YouTube channel. My name's Alexis Chris and I miss you guys so much. I got my wisdom teeth out and I was kind of documenting it on my Instagram story because it was hell! It was so bad. I thought it was not going to be that bad. Like I thought that I was going to be able to film like a YouTube video the next day. I wanted to do a cute one where I ate frozen yogurt and talked, and I could not do that if a gun was to my head. I don't know if I can say that in the YouTube video. But basically, the recovery humbled me like a lot and it was really bad. At some point I thought I had an infection. I'm all good though. It was bad and I don't mean to scare anyone that's gonna get their wisdom teeth out, but honestly you should be a little bit scared because it was bad. So be prepared. I just was not. Mentally, physically, nothing. I'm finally kind of back to, you know, the norm, the usual, sorta, kinda, not even really. The song that was in the beginning of this video, I already know I'm going to use Room for Two by Moravian. So that just so you know, just in case you want to give it another listen on your own. What else? So obviously wisdom teeth went horribly, gone wrong. And then I was in Wisconsin and I missed my flight home and I had to stay for a few more days. And then the only flight I could get had a layover in Atlanta, Georgia for 8 hours in the middle of the night. Initially, I thought that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I would be like, fun, like it could be like a fun journey where it's like everyone's having I don't know what I expected a layover to be like, but not what it was. I thought it would be kind of like Tom Hanks movie where he's in the airport living in there. I was like, all right, I can do this, maybe I'll vlog too. No, didn't do that because it was terrible. And then this siren goes off while I'm boxed in a corner with vending machines because I was gonna, I don't know, get something, but nothing good was in the vending machines and nothing was open either. I was very tired, very cold too. Okay, so picture this. I'm like in a little cubby with like 3 vending machines in a little cubby, and this goes off. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether it was a good thing that I was backed up in a cubby or a terrible thing. And then another emergency thing, like siren went off a couple hours later and it was saying a hurricane. I have this one too.
A hurricane warning has been issued for this area.
So I don't know really anything about hurricanes because I live in Michigan, so I don't know what to do. I'm looking around, nobody's moving, so I'm like, okay, maybe it's fine. But like, I don't know what is going on literally at all. I had to sleep with my other t-shirt as a blanket because I didn't have any hoodie. Everything was in my checked bag and I wasn't sure if I was supposed to go get my checked bag or not. I assumed that I wouldn't because it was one ticket and it had like a layover, so, but I didn't know, and that's kind of not something you want to risk because I'm flying to Michigan from Atlanta. What if my stuff stays there forever? So I didn't know. I asked this lady, she really did not give me a clear answer at all and I was so confused. I just wanted to know if I needed to or not. I was like sleeping on the ground with like my arms in my t-shirt with my other t-shirt as a blanket, and I kept waking up and then finally it was time to go. Everything was good, right? And we were flying and I kept falling asleep, but then I kept having literal nightmares about the plane crash. One of them was so vivid it almost made me cry. I don't know what's going on. I never get nightmares either, so I don't know what's going on with that. I will never be stepping foot in Atlanta again. I'm so sorry. Let's see what else is going on in my life. It's good to be back home, you know. I took some time, like obviously not lifting as heavy, so I kind of just did more steps and walking and stuff, but also my diet wasn't like as strict as it normally is, and I haven't tracked in a long time, but I'm starting to track again now. I am not really focusing too much on like super lean diets because I think that's kind of what messed me up with my skin. Skin's doing a little bit better. However, my pills that I take for like the spirulactone that I said I take, it's making me very lightheaded and it's not good, but I'd rather have a little bit of lightheadedness than my skin being bad, to be honest. Today we're doing legs, gonna do glutes and hamstrings today. I'm super excited and yeah, it's good to be back. Oh, also today ended up being super cold. We were gonna go to the Renaissance Festival in Michigan and do a video, so that's gonna be, I don't know if I'm gonna post this one before or after, but there'll be a Renaissance video soon, and I got a costume for it too. Got a dress in it. Honestly, we could talk about it. You can see it more when that video comes out. You know what I mean? Yep, glutes and hamstrings today. Oh, I forgot I was gonna eat my orange. Where did? This is my pre-workout today because I already had coffee. Clearly, do you see how fast I've been talking this entire time? I've had coffee, and I was gonna peel it while I talked. but I forgot. So I'm just gonna eat this really quick now. But are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to come along into the gym with me? Alright, I'll see you in there.
I also really want to get more into like yoga and stuff, and I want to do that like at least like once a week or something. My hamstring. So since I couldn't like lift heavy for a while, and up until recently, my last like leg day, I was sore for days after. I was just really sore. I haven't been that sore in a really long time, so it was kind of really nice and refreshing. Because you know, sometimes you associate like being sore with like that you did a good job, and like if you're not getting sore, it's like not really encouraging you. That's kind of how I was feeling. So it was a much needed soreness, even though I couldn't walk very well. But thank you.
Where are you? Answer my call.
We can retreat 40,000 feet up in the air. He thinks it's neat that anyone could ever even care.
My hips are always so like tight. They put red on the bottom and put mats. We're gonna start with like RDLs today with the barbell. It's gonna be super fun. I'm not gonna go too heavy because I'm doing like a glute focus, and I'll like kind of like show you a little bit more how I target my glutes in that. I've talked about it before, but no harm in telling you all again. But so we're definitely starting with like a barbell RDL, and then I definitely want to do kickbacks, but I don't know if I want to do the machine or the cable. So we'll just see what's open and available. Probably both, to be honest. But let's begin. First of all, I'm doing calves real quick because I'm just gonna bust them out because it's kind of busy where I can't do the RDLs yet. But Diesel sent me new straps because I lost them, and they DM me and they're like, oh, let's send you new ones. Ah! I think you can use code Lexi if you want. Obviously don't have to. I don't really like advertising things stresses me out super bad. I know it's kind of what I have to do, but I don't want you guys to feel like I'm just like shoving things down. But for RDLs, for like a more glute focus, as I said before, the glutes are about the hinge, right? Instead of keeping your legs super straight, like with the hamstrings, oh man, my hamstrings a lot right now. You want to hinge back. Actually, I'll take my pants off so you can see. I'm gonna hinge my hips back more, my hips being pulled back. Because it's like, there's like a rope here, so just pulling it back, right? So that's how you do it. With like RDLs, you always want to make sure your upper body stays stable and firm. I've heard people say like pretend you're like squeezing oranges in your mouth like the whole time, you know? See how I'm hinged all the way? As opposed to like a... Okay, I mean to warm up a little bit. Wait, now we're gonna get kind of happy.
Put down the phone. Don't need it where we're going.
I also really like focus on pushing through my heels, like pushing all my like force, you know, that I'm using to like pull up through my heels.
We're on our own.
This is probably where I'm gonna stay for most of my sets. I might throw a 10 on maybe, but I'm really gonna focus on like keeping that tension, you know, going real slow.
Do you want to? So do you want to fly? I got room for two. So let's enjoy the ride.
Obviously it's not that heavy like compared to like what I usually do, but I am going like a lot slower and making sure I can control both ways, you know? It is good. That's the way to go. Yeah. Next up is my favorite, the hex squat. We're gonna do it a little bit wider of a stance. I'm just gonna do like 3 sets for like 12. Nothing crazy, because this wasn't like my main thing. My main thing was the RDLs today, so.
Come with me. The scene is nice. A bird's eye view. Or
workout was a little bit rushed because I forgot I have to go babysit pretty soon. So I'm sorry I have to make this kind of quick, but thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for watching. Great work, you guys. Great work, everyone. I don't know if this is gonna come out before or after the Renaissance Festival video, but I'm so excited for that video. I'm hoping it comes out before this one, but I don't know, we'll see. Thank you all so much for watching. It's so good to be back per usual again. I don't know. I love you all so much. Thank you, xoxo.